Hi there everybody, welcome to another video. On today's video I'm going to be replacing the V-belt, fan belt, alternator belt, multi-rib belt, whatever you want to call it, on this Audi A3. This is a 1.2 TFSI 2012 model. It's a fairly simple one, but we need to get the car, well, I'm going to get the car up on the ramp because I got a ramp, but you can jack it up, and we have to remove the front wheel and some of the trim to get to the tensioner and remove that belt. So it's not particularly difficult one, as I said. The one I'm going to be using is this Gates 6PK1693. I'm going to put a link to this below, an Amazon link, which is an affiliate link, but do make sure you check that it is the correct one for your car, because sometimes they can be slightly different depending on the year and whatnot. Having said that, if you have the exact same car engine with the exact same number of wheels, you know, like a crankshaft, tensioner, alternator, water pump and all those things, then you are likely to have the same belt. Anyway, let's get on with that. I'm gonna get the car up and we'll start tackling that. So I just got the car up on the ramp, remove the wheel, and we want to remove this cover to have access to the belt and the area there so we can see a little bit clearly. And I've removed all these T25 screws. So there is a number of these screws, T25 Torx screws. There is 1, 2, I think I removed 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's gonna be around there. 9 and 10, and I remove an extra one which I didn't really need to from here. So I removed this one, but I didn't have to. You just need to do this one, the 4 that are there, this cover, and then you have this clip, which you have to pull the center out, and then you can get that clip out. And maybe this one here, I removed it as well. And then all these things become loose. Oh, it looks like there's one more Torx here, just hiding there. So you do need good lightning for all of this. And look at this screw. It's pretty much the color of the ground here. So often it falls. When they fall, they sort of disappear against your eyes forever. Anyway, so the cover comes out, and then you have access, much better access to the belt here and this area. And we can concentrate on, we have our tensioner here. It looks like we can put a pin there to hold it in place once we release the tension. But before that, make sure you make a drawing of how the belt fits. I did one car the other day. I didn't make a drawing, and then I was half an hour looking online for that specific drawing, and it just delayed things greatly. Just got the car up a little bit higher so I can show you a bit easier and have a better view up here. But also I removed this cover completely. It's only another 4 Torx screws from that side, and you can get it out. And the reason for that is because when it's lying down here, if you're trying to get a ratchet or something to release the tension on this, it gets on the way and it's just annoying. So it's best if it's not there. Now the other thing is, here is my tensioner pin, and I use a 16mm socket on there, and if you put it in there anti-clockwise, So the reason I done it already is because I can then show you with one hand the procedure. But if you get your socket in there, I have this nice ratchet from wood that extends in size, and therefore you can release the tension, as you can see, anti-clockwise, and then put your pin in there. And when you put your pin in there, it holds the tension off the belt, and then that belt can come out easily. So I still haven't done my drawing, so that's why I don't want to remove it just yet. But in a minute I'll do the drawing, but you can see already how easy it will be to remove that belt and put the new one in and release the tension. Apply tension, and you'll be good to go if you were just doing the belt. So if you made a drawing, you can then remove the belt. And I never put my fingers in between, by the way, wheels and the belt like that. Because if something happens here, then your finger will get trapped or it'll be a bit painful. Right, so let's get this belt out. And it comes out the water pump up here. And that's it, one belt is out. So now we can have a look. Now we can replace our new belt, and that just needs to go around the water pump. And well, I'm pretty sure you made your drawing. Right, I may need my two hands to get it around, but just fit it around the way it came out. Right, got the belt all around. All is left to do is release the tension on the tensioner, pull the pin out, and we can then get the tension back on the belt. Fairly simple. So now I'm gonna fit the covers back here. Right, so we finished. Let's get this car started, make sure it's running properly. I've also done an oil change in this car and filter, but I already have a video on that. So if you wanna look at that, I'm gonna put it on the end of this video so you can. Okay, I think I need to press the brake. Okay, that started nice and sweet. No issues there. So happy days. And having said that, I hope the video helps. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe. We'll see you all in the next video, and thank you for watching.